Hey, my squad, welcome. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. Was having technical difficulties. Trying to get chat up on my other device, and it froze up, so I had to reboot. Notification just went out. Hoping the sound is working. We'll figure that out here in a minute. For some reason, my other device is taking forever to pop up. So today, let's see, what am I doing today? So today I'm working on White Moon, again from Distracted by Diamonds. I am doing this for Sparkle All the Way and Share the Care. I'm also doing the Asian Year-Long event as well, but I am using my Easter Egg Hunters canvas for that one. I'm still shooting for a goal of trying to go into the new year with no WIPs, but there's an event in December with dragons that I want to do, and I was thinking of doing my Fiona canvas for that. I'm still on the fence. I got about 3 weeks. I got 3 weeks to decide. Like 3 weeks left in this month, so don't know what I really going to talk about today because don't have a whole lot. So I do need to, I guess, film some time lapse videos after the live today. At some point. I got some projects I can work on for that. Plus, it'll give me a break from this for a little bit, so I don't burn myself out. Thought I'd seen another triangle. You hear noises in the background, guys? It's just the guinea pig playing in her cage. Okay, I'm thinking that is all of that. Yep. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Waiting for that to boot up. I don't need that open. I don't need that open. Of course, it's going to give me an ad because when I rebooted it, my ad blocker stopped working. So let me refresh that. Why does it keep doing that? Why isn't it blocking my ads? I'm gonna have to reinstall my ad blocker because I have ad block and it's not working. Okay, that's still working. So my sound's working. YouTube wants me to set a goal. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, jeez. Where did all these flies come from? Wish they'd go somewhere. So, yeah, so I put up some short videos. They were like little snippets from my last live stream. So I think if long as it lets me generate the little shorts through my StreamYards. I believe I'm going to keep doing that and putting those out there. So yeah, that was pretty neat that I can do that. So, let's see. I don't know what I wanted. There is something I'd talk about, but hey Teresa, did you see Whitney's latest video? She did another one of her videos in that series she's doing, and this time she was talking about companies that diamond painting companies that had closed and all. Some of the names on the list, I didn't realize they had closed. I knew a couple that she talked about that had closed. Some of them I didn't know. I didn't even know of them. But yeah, so she done another video. I didn't realize there had been that many companies that had closed. That's sad. That's sad to think about, though. But with the economy and everything, it's hard for a lot of these small companies to stay running nowadays. It's sad. What did I watch? I think I watched that last night or early this morning one, and I was just like, wow. I'm like, to think that a lot of these small companies have had to go, and close their doors because of the economy. Yeah, I think she released it. Was either she released it last night or it was early this morning, but when it popped up for me. But yeah, it was just sitting there listening to the names she was talking about, and she was talking about her experiences with them as well. And and talking about that, but it's just listening to the different ones. Um, and it's knowing that that was an income coming into their house that they had to now, now they don't have. And with everything that's going on in the world, it's sad, you know. Just like, it was sad to hear that Yellow Dog was shutting down, but on the other hand, Yellow Dog's still gonna be there, but um Ditsy's taking over, and she's gonna, instead, they won't be called Yellow Dog, they'll be called trays, but she'll call them I think she's gonna call them dog trays, I believe is what she said. And then she'll have her Ditsy's Diamond Den trays. So she'll have two different design, um so she was talking about that in her live, or was it her live, or I think it was her live the other night she was talking about that in. So, but and then of course, Pam's Diamonds closed. It's sad. And I know there's been a couple others, that um have they've either closed or they've changed ownerships, but it's disheartening to know that stuff goes on. I don't know where these flies came from. Oh my gosh. I'd spray my fly spray, but I don't want it getting on my canvas. I have an all natural fly spray I use. Well, it's safe for pets and humans. It's through STEM. It's called STEM, and then I have Zevo as well. So I'll have to clear my desk off later, spray some, and then I'll be all right. It'll be all right. But yeah, let's see. So, I watched that last night, and of course, I've been watching about. Okay, my cat's going crazy. Um, been watching some homesteading channels and some other craft channels, and um, I've actually been into watching um this channel, a couple of channels, and they talk about different places that are supposed to be haunted in my state. That's been pretty cool. And a couple of places that they've talked about, I've actually been to. Yeah, that's true, Teresa. There have been too many. Yeah, and it's sad. In the long run, um, you know. Oh, I know why she's going crazy. She's chasing flies. I couldn't figure out why my cat was over here going crazy on my bed. She's chasing flies. Get them! Get them flies! She don't play much, but when she does, she goes crazy. Uh, but yeah, it is. It has been way too. I know you guys are over there. Zoe, you okay? She's chasing flies. She is going bonkers. No, I said Zoe's in here chasing flies. She's going bonkers. Oh my God. Mom's little girl, her kitty, she's in there sleeping in her box. And Zoe's going crazy in here chasing flies. Oh, it's hilarious. I love to watch them chase bugs. It's funny. It's funny. Um, so if you hear things go crash, bang, boom, guys, that's what it is. Uh, Zoe don't play a lot, but she'll get these little bursts of energy where she does, and it's cute. Now Precious, on the other hand, she plays all the time, and she's fun to watch, especially because me and half the time me and Mom are wondering what she's even playing with because we can't see nothing, So we think she's playing with dust bunnies. But oh, she's done gone and laid down now. Cats are funny. They when they play, they are so funny. Um, she'll also chase her tail like a dog does too. It's hilarious. She will actually chase her tail like a dog does. But we get a little bit of warm weather and these flies have come back out. I'll be glad when we get that cold snap and they go bye-byes for the season. I don't know what I hate worse, a fly or a mosquito. I would have to say a mosquito. They're more pesky than a fly. I know I missed her. Okay. There we go. But yeah, so what you working on, Teresa? Like I say, I'm working on White Moon from Distracted by Diamonds still. I'm still also working on Easter Egg Hunters from DAC. Trying to, get my whipped out. I only have the 2 whips. So possibly he may have 3 whips if I do the I forget what it's called. It's with Brittany and Robin from Sparkling with Diamonds, Brittany and Robin, and the 2 Crafty Sheilas. And it's a dragon event. It has, which I could do Fiona. I could use Fiona for it. But I'm still trying to, like I say, hit my goal of no whips into 2026. So, and I finally did. Oh, I've seen that one. That one's gorgeous. I did finally, finish that little dragon that I would, found out was stolen art. I did finally get it finished, so that I don't have a, whip of that. That's not a whip anymore. So he was finished and done. So that leaves me with White Moon and Easter Egg Hunters to finish. And I'm like at the halfway point on both of them. So um, I'm focusing on this one right for the month of November. Um, and getting it done for the month of November. And then in December, I can focus on. I'm gonna work on Easter egg hunters too a little bit. But right now, where did that go? I hate when I drop one. There we go. So for right now, though, I'm focusing on one for this month mainly. Um, and then I'll do a little bit on the other one here, after a while too. But my main focus is to get this one done by the end of November, and then I want to get Easter egg hunters done by the end of December, so that I go into 2026, possibly go into 2026. Let's put it that way, with no WIPs. If I happen to go into 2026 with no WIPs, it's okay. Because I'll know I tried, you know, um, and I can just reset a goal to go into, do at the end of the year next year. I can reset the goal. So I haven't actually set any other goals for the new year yet. I don't know if I am. I don't know. No, I haven't actually sat down and thought about what I really want my 2026 diamond painting journey to look like. Try to say that 7 times fast. Um, right now, I've also got some other stuff going on in my life that I'm dealing with. So, you know, diamond painting is really helping right now to keep my sanity. So, if I didn't have my diamond painting, I think I would go loco cocoa puffs, bonker, crazy. Um, Truthfully, diamond painting is a very stress relieving activity. It really is. And is really good for your mental health. So, uh, I may actually do a video on the benefits of diamond painting for your mental health. That sounds like that'd be an interesting video. Huh, that'd be a cool topic video. I know other people have done it, but I could give my perspective on how it's helped my mental health. So yeah, I could always do that. That would be cool. Because yes, even if someone else has done that same type of video, I would have my perspective on it. So it wouldn't be the same video. And that's what gets me is when people think that other people are copying people's videos, when six of us could do the same topic, and you're going to have six different videos because we all would have our own perspectives on it. You know, so that's what gets me is when people want to bicker and fight and think everybody I will live vicariously through you with that one, Teresa. Yeah, that I've actually watched videos of people doing that, and I cannot wrap my brain around that. I know I would mess up big time on that. So, but I think it's neat. It's a neat concept. Taking a cross stitch and turning it into, but it's just, yeah. Um, that would, and then I would get really angry with myself for messing up. That's a me thing. Um, so, but yeah, I love to watch people do them though. I do. I love watching videos of where people are doing cross stitch conversions. Because it's so neat, to see. They have a blank canvas and they're following that pattern, and as that pattern goes, you see that pattern emerging on the, on the canvas. Um, is so neat. But yeah, I just can't wrap my head around that. That and the same thing with mystery canvases. I like getting a mystery box where once you pull the canvas out, you see what the canvas is. I like those blind boxes, but a actual mystery canvas, I need to actually see the image on the canvas. And I need my symbols to be in color. Um, and I need to see the actual image. And I think that's why I was able to do Witchy Basic though, because Witchy Basic was only, was a black and white canvas, but the black was the outline of the image. And then I got to use my spares and do whatever color I wanted, for the image. So, I think that's why I was able to do that one. Um, because the image was outlined on the canvas, but see, yeah, see where you were actually, yeah. So you know how to follow the pattern. You're just putting it, instead of using a needle and thread, you're using putting the drills on the canvas instead. So basically, each drill is like a stitch for you. Um, where you were cross stitch your, and all. So, but I've always been told that to think of each drill as a pixel, like, with a TV. The TV has pixels. That's how you think of each drill. Think of each drill as a pixel, and as you're laying it, it's building the picture. So that's how I think of them. I think of them as a little TV pixel. Yeah. See, my problem is I can't cross stitch. Um, and yeah, I never was able to figure out how to follow a cross stitch pattern. So, but I love to watch people work on them now. I think they are so neat to watch come to life. Um, and that's what I love about diamond painting, because, you know, as yeah, we can see the image on the canvas. We know what our image is, what the picture is and all of that. But we also get to watch, as we lay the drills down, we watch the canvas come to life, you know, and it's really, really cool. Um, and like I said, this is a very, very good hobby for your mental health. Um, so I know it's helped mine a lot. And you know, this is like I say, this is a craft I've actually stuck with longer than 6 months to a year. You know, polymer clay, resin, that all lasted about 6 months to a year. And then I was like, yeah, I'm over this. Of course, coloring, I've always loved coloring, which I may bring that back, actually. I actually may bring that back to the channel. Get off me. Um, get out of here, flies. Y'all are gonna meet your maker when I get off this live stream. Um, I may bring coloring back in the new year. Because it's actually something that I do them as time-lapse videos anyway. So it's something that I can batch film a whole lot of them, and I can have them to post throughout the month or the year or whatever. So I could actually like theme them to the season or theme them to a holiday in the year, whatever. Um, so that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so like I say, I've always loved coloring, so that's a craft I've always done. Um, but I'm going on next year will be 6 years I've been diamond painting, so um, it's been very fun, especially to see all the different images, and um, accessories and things like that. So I should have some stuff coming for unboxings between now and the new year. Yeah, I've actually done coloring time lapses on my channel. I actually have a coloring time lapse playlist. Um, I just slacked off for a while and took a break from it, and I think I'm going to go ahead and bring it back. Because it's something I can sit down and I can film 10-15 videos in a day, and one day, and have those to I can pre-post them out, so they post on certain days, which I need to that is one goal for 2026, is to get back into the consistency of posting content videos, be it time-lapse videos or topic videos, or you know um, something like that. um, I need to get back on the ball with that. So we hit those bumps in the road, and we get derailed a little bit. I'll get the crazy train back on track somehow. We'll get the crazy train back on the rails. way. So yeah, so those are some of my thoughts for next year. So, oh yeah, yeah, I do. I have I have a whole box of color pages. By the way, I have color pages for days. Hey, Kristen, how are you? I have color pages for days. Plus, every time me and my mom go to the local library, for actually we have bingo tomorrow, weather permitting. I hope we'll go out to that because it's they're calling for us to have a chance of rain again this weekend. I think. I don't know if we're supposed to have any tomorrow, but I know we're supposed to have it this weekend. Um, ooh, I hope everything's okay. Um, get out of here, flies. I swear to God, when I get off this live, these flies are going to meet their maker. Um, so yeah, so I may go to that tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on the weather. Matter of fact, I think I have enough McDonald's points. I can go to McDonald's in the morning. uh, I know I have like enough to get a sweet tea in the morning or a soda. Oh, Kristen, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I know how that is. I had it. Oh, that's been. Oh, my oldest niece is what, 24, going on 25. I think she was 10. So that would have been. It was probably about 15 years, almost 15 years ago. Yeah, I had my that happened to me. Um, and I was told that if I hadn't gotten to the ER when I did, I probably only had like 2 more hours. And I'd have been gone. So, a friend of mine was here. He could remind me how many years ago that's been because he was on the phone with me while I was in the ER. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Um, that's why I try to be very, very careful here now. That's when they found out I have asthma and all, I get what they call asthmatic bronchitis. Um, so yeah, it was scary. It was very scary. I remember that real, like that memory is like burned into my head about that because I didn't even know if I was coming home. I thought they were going to keep me, and they wound up letting me come home. So that was the good part because I don't like hospitals. So I think it stresses me out more when I go have to go than it does being sick. Oh, that's yeah. Hopefully they can figure out what's going on, Kristen. That's scary, and especially like you say with them being on the other side of the the country, and it's not easy for you to be right there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about flights. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Um, that's the other, with everything going on with the government and yeah, like everybody said, a lot of people have been saying, and I've been watching some videos, following things, and some people are saying it's feeling like the pandemic again when the government shut down then. Yeah, I remember you saying something about that, Kristen. I had seen you post about that. Um, yeah, but a lot of people are saying with this government shutdown, it's feeling like when we went through the pandemic, you know. And I think this one that now we've got this is the longest the government's ever gone being, um, being in a shutdown ever, So, oh, speaking of that, hold on. I need to tell my mom something real quick, guys. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry, I had to talk to mom a minute. But yeah, it's crazy. It is. It's feeling like the freaking pandemic again with how things are shut down. I'm waiting for the people to start wanting to loot and all, because they're not getting their government assistant, the SNAP benefits, which yeah, that's affecting me and mom. I it's up in the air. I don't know if I'll get mine. Our state is supposed to um I don't know. We're supposed to either get a partial payment or a full payment. I'm not sure. Um, but with mom's income coming in, from her retirement and her social security and all, um, we're able to cover things. So, but I feel bad for these parents out here with young children and, trying to make ends meet, and need the government assistance help. Um, they, SNAP helps out, even though they're working and all. But then you've got these ones that sit on the system and, make it bad for the people that are truly in need and truly, doing what they're supposed to do to be on government assistance. Um, you know, like me and mom said, if we don't get ours this month, it's okay. I mean, we've had our Thanksgiving bought for weeks now. Um, we called a good deal on our turkey and the stuff, our sides, stuff for our sides and all that. So, when we catch the deal, we buy the deal. And that's like me and mom, we shop Food Line, so we shop with the MVP card, which helps save, because you got your MVP savings that we called shop and earns. If you have a Food Line, anybody who has Food Line, they know what I mean. Um, we have shop and earn rewards, and you buy so much, you spend so much in this department, and you get so much back. Like one of them was we had to spend $45 in this one in the bakery, I think it was, and we got $5 back. A lot of people say, "Oh, well, $5 ain't nothing," but that I look at it this way: when I earn those rewards on my MVP card, that's like getting free product from the company, or that I can get something for free, basically, because that's store credit, and $5 of the money I had to spend, in my pocket can go towards something else, you know. So that's the way I look at it. Um, and like year to date right now, I believe we've saved over $700 on our MVP card. Last year we saved over 1,000. So I kind of have a feeling because we'll have to go shopping at the end of the month, um, or whenever they give us my stand. If I do get my SNAP benefits um, for this month, but when mom gets paid, we'll also go shopping. So I have a feeling that we'll probably save close to 1,000 or over 1,000 again this year with our MVP savings. So, um, but yeah, it comes in, and then shopping. The deals in the store, like when it says BOGO, buy one get one, or if they had where you buy two items, you get another one of those items for free. Deals as well, which we took advantage of on things. So. But it's also how you shop too. I've watched people go in there and just blow money on nothing but junk food. So when me and mom shop, we shop for everything we need. We make our list. We shop for everything on our list. And then if we have anything after we get everything we need, then we go and we'll get snacks or, something like that. So, but I've seen people just, you know, loading their carts up with nothing but junk, you know. It's like I used to always eat the Stouffer's lasagnas until our local food line got this new brand of lasagna that they have over in our deli section. And I don't remember the last time I've ate a Stouffer's lasagna because the ones over in our deli are actually more, I think they're more healthier than Stouffer's. Not to knock Stouffer's because Stouffer's is good. But I like the ones that we get in our deli. And they have family size or they have them in personal size as well. So, but the personal size could actually feed 2 people. So. I need to figure out what I'm having for dinner. I haven't even thought of that yet. I may make tuna cakes. I don't know. I don't know. Because I didn't take anything to thaw. So, but I'm not sure how long I will stay live today, guys. I don't know. It's just one of those. I don't know. It's Thursday, but it feels like a freaking Monday. Don't know why today feels like a Monday. I really don't. She's coming along really good, though. Her wing. I didn't realize that she had. I forgot it had two. This kit had 2 ABs in it, and because they're not in order. The ABs aren't at like the top or the bottom of the canvas. They're just mixed in. So she's got some pretty AB. She's got AB 742 and 208. So she's got a purple and an orangish color AB in her. Why is this doing this again? Oh, there it is. So, but yeah. Okay, I'm not sure what you're typing there, Lil. I think is how you say it, Lil. Um, it's just a bunch of gibberish letters. So, but welcome in. Hi, how are you? I swear, I'm going to. These flies are going to meet their maker. I swear, they're going to meet their maker. But yeah, so those are roughly contingently my plans for the foreseeable future. So let's do that little E27. But yeah, so um, so I will be live this coming Tuesday. I had to think there for a minute. Today's what the yeah. I'll be live this coming Tuesday. Um, not sure what I'll talk about. Probably still be working on White Moon. So hopefully I'll be further down here somewhere by Tuesday. So um, I try to do a section or two a day um, on it right now. So what I know I'm doing it for the event. So what I'm doing is um, once I can finish this section and I start down here, I'll take a progress picture for next week, for week 2. Because I've already done my progress pic for week 1. Um, so I'll go ahead, and just keep, once I get to a certain point, I'll take a progress pic. And then I'll, keep it stored on my phone. And then that way, I have them and I can just go ahead and keep working, um, and get it done. So, so I'll take that picture in a little while. Um, that way I'll have progress pics for the rest, for the last, well, I think it's 3 weeks left in the month. Yeah. So I only need 3 pictures. So, yeah. But I want to get a good bit put down before I take each picture. So it shows progress. Um, oh. I'm here, guys. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I just had to check something really, really quick. Um, I had something pop up on my screen, and I weren't sure what it was. It was just an update for something I play online. Uh, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna work, and like I say, then take progress pics, then work some more, take another progress pic, until I finish, or I have, all my progress pics for them for, this event, because I'm like, I have to pry myself away, because I want to just sit here and go ahead and work, you know, I'll work the rest of the week on this, the weekend, all the way to Monday night. I won't stay up late on Monday because of where I got live on Tuesday. Um, and work, and I'm getting to the point where I can crank out 2 or 3 sections in a couple hours. Um, you know, so I could, theoretically, if I really sat here and put my mind to it, I probably could finish this by sometime next week. Um, if I really, really sat here and concentrated and put my mind to it, and the only thing that I work on, the whole week, wish the weekend into, next week. So we shall see, we shall see. But like I say, I'm taking progress pics as I go. Then that way I have, I could post a progress, and all that. So because if I can get my WIPs done, then I'm probably not gonna. If I get this done before the end of the month, I'm just gonna go and work on, you know, um, Easter egg hunters. I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna start a new canvas. Um, I don't know. I'm still on the fence about. I'm still on the fence about doing another event, doing that event in December. I'm still going to be doing, because I think Sparkle all the way goes all the way through December. But I'm also still doing, the Asian year long. So, but um, I missed today. Um, but I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and add another event on top of myself or not, because that would mean I need to open a new canvas and start a new canvas. So I might sit this event out. I don't know. See, I'm so torn though, because I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. um, what? It's not a computer. Guys, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry. Had to go fix something really quick. There we go. But I'm not even sure what I was talking about before I left. Oh, it's one of those days. It's one of those days. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about. But anyway, so it'll come back to me eventually. Um, but yeah, so probably finish up this color. Let's see. Uh, okay, Lil, you're gonna have to type in English. Um, yeah, I have no clue what you're saying. Um, I only speak and read English. Sorry. I cannot read foreign language and I do not speak foreign language. I missed another A. So yeah, so I don't know what you're trying to say at all. But yeah, so probably do maybe one or two more colors for a little over an hour. That's a YouTube. You're gonna have to contact YouTube on that. Um, I never had issue. I believe they on your team YouTube on Twitter or X, whatever the hell that's these days. I'm on my channel, so I can just go to my YouTube studio and I can get contact somebody. If I have a problem, I've never had a problem. So I wouldn't even know how to uh, um, I wouldn't even know what to tell you how to look that up or research that. Um, oh, give me a second, Teresa. I'll be right back. It's Thursday. You know we always have this issue. Okay, is it better, Teresa? It seems like this is a Thursday occurrence. Oh, it always seems like I have this issue on a Thursday. Hopefully that's better. Hopefully it fixed itself. So, um, I I don't know why it does, but if you realize it's always a Thursday, it's always a Thursday that happens. And it's usually within about an hour. I've been live for about an hour when it happens too. Oh my gosh. I should have expected it was going to happen, but I wasn't thinking. Yeah, it's usually what it happens. Okay, Lil, you have a good day. Good day, good evening, good morning. You said you're French, so I'm not sure exactly where you are in the world, what your time is. Yeah, it's funny. It's like these little quirky rituals that happen, on certain days. It's like Thursday's usually my tech issue day, because I was actually having trouble with the I had to reboot the desktop before I went live so I could have I'll pull my chat up on there so I could see better than the small screen on the phone. And so that was having an issue. And then my mic, then the mic wants to have an issue, but I am liking the new camera though. Um, I have a new overhead set up. Um, I was sent through a government assistance program. I was sent one of the emergency lifeline line phones. So I'm using the camera on that as my overhead camera now, and I think the video quality is a lot clearer than it was with the tablet, and it doesn't seem to be laggy. The two don't seem to be laggy either. Like the tablet was a little laggy. So, and the tablet had a tendency it would freeze up as well. But I still use my tablet because I can use it when I'm doing content videos. I can use it to have my notes in my trying to um uh, Google Docs. That's what I'm trying to think of. Google Docs. Because that's where I keep all my show notes. For when I'm going to be doing content videos, or I just need to have some notes in general. So, um, but let's see, who's our next victim? Let's go with that teardrop. But yeah, so I was going to do some more uh, Q&A questions today, but I didn't get them all together, um, you know, in time, so I didn't pull them today. I might do them in my Tuesday live. I have a bunch. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Um, just some questions I found online that I thought were interesting, and I thought I could answer, in my lives. Oh, that's okay, Kristen. Yeah, that's okay. That's more important than my live stream. Yeah, that's more important than my live stream. I hope they can, figure out what's going on and can get him, back on the good track of health. Yeah, so I think I'll do those. I might do some of those in my Tuesday stream. Like, yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, it's important. Still, it's an important phone call. But I was talking about your dad. I'm hoping everything, goes good there. Um, and they get him back on. Oh yeah, yeah, that's important too. You know, that's your livelihood there. You love your horses. You know. So, um, but yeah, this it's still an important phone call. Um, it's like I tell everybody, I have a revolving door. So come and go as you need to, because we all have a life outside of YouTube that we need to take care of at times. Um, you know, for me, YouTube is my job. So, um, you know, I get paid to sit here and do what I love. Um, I get to do my live streams, my videos. I get to work on all that stuff. But other people have a job outside of YouTube. I don't have that. So that's why I'm trying to boost my YouTube. Um, I have memberships. If anybody's interested in that. I do have a Patreon. I have I think it's called Kofi. All that's in the link that's pinned to the top of the chat. In my link tree, all my links are there. So, you can check out there's my Facebook, my, I think I think everything's there. Yeah, I think my blog is there. I haven't actually posted anything lately on my blog. Um, I actually need to go over there and do that. I need to check that out and do that. See what I need. What I can't remember the last thing I posted over there. To tell you the truth, I think I was posting when I got finishes. I was posting them over there, and I was giving each canvas its own little story. So I need to go and do that. I need to check that out. See, I'm slipping on a lot of things. I need to get back into the swing of and um, get back on track with everything. To you mean as a channel member, or um as a just as a subscriber, because they're two different. Those are two different things. To join as a channel member, it should be, you should see a join button underneath of the video, somewhere right above the description. Yeah, if you go, it should be somewhere. Are you on a phone or a computer, Kristen? And mom's in there being a smarty pants telling me she's on a bed. Anyway. Oh God, she's being a smarty pants. If you're on a phone, I'm not sure how you find the join button, but if you're on a computer, I know underneath of the video where it has my channel name, it's it should say join. I'm not. I've never actually done it on a phone or a tablet. Well, I just threw my remote on the floor. Let me see if I can find out how to do it on my tablet. Oh, okay, you found it. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. You didn't have to do that, Kristen. You didn't have to do that though. But welcome. I hope to get some members content out soon. I need to figure out how I do that. How I set it up as a members video first, and then it goes out to the public after that. I'm still trying to figure that out. But let's see what else. But yeah, so trying to think of what other links are in there. My bio, my bio, blog, Facebook group. My email might be there. I think my Amazon wish list is in there. Somebody asked me to create one of those one time, and I haven't really added anything to it in forever. Why did that pop up? I am having crazy things pop up on my screen over here. I don't know if my Instagram is in there, because me and Instagram are really not friends. I have a TikTok, but I didn't put my TikTok in there because I use my TikTok basically just for a place to go and wind down and unwind. But so yeah, so I'm still trying to figure out how I do the like I say, to do the members content. And hopefully I'll have that out soon. So my members will see my video before my subscribers, is how it's supposed to go. But you're supposed to be able to put the video out as a members only, and then after so long it's supposed to switch over to general public. But it's still confusing me. But hey, I am a Maryland redneck, so you know it's easy to confuse us. And then let's see. I know that December 5th, I believe it is. I believe it's December 5th. I'll be I'll be live on my live with a Christmas parade, weather permitting. It'll be our town's Christmas parade, so I try to stream our parades. I did our crab derby parade, and I want to hopefully be able to do our Christmas parade as well. Um, so, um, but that's not till December, so we got a little over 3 weeks before that happens. So, but it's always fun. So, okay, I'm telling you, when I get off this live, these flies are going to meet their maker. They are going to meet their maker. But yeah, so let's see. Okay, a little over an hour and a half. So probably go about another 20 to 30 minutes, and then I'll jump out for the day. So I really haven't eaten much today, so I need to figure out dinner for one. I don't know what I want. I really don't know what I want. So it's one of those type of evenings. I'm telling you, today's Thursday, but it feels like a Monday. I don't know if it feels that way for anybody else, but it feels like ever since time changed, it feels like the days are dragging. I mean, it gets darker quicker, the day, but it feels like the time is dragging. Like the day is dragging out. So, um, that could just be me. It could just be a me thing. I don't know. How did I miss that? Um, but oh, I never time. It doesn't matter. Time if we spring forward, spring backward, it messes with me something fierce. Um, and I don't feel like I gain or lose. I don't even feel like I lose an hour when we go the other way. Because for me, I'm a night owl, so a lot of times I'm up when it hits the time change. So, um, it doesn't affect me one way or other that way. But I never feel like I gain or I lose any sleep. So, because pretty much I don't sleep. I don't sleep at night. I sleep until mid-afternoon. I'm usually up by 10:30, 11, something like that. So, um, on a Tuesday and a Thursday, because I know where I have my live streams at 2. But most days I'm not up till like, 11:30, 12 o'clock sometimes. Or I'm awake, but I don't get out of bed until then. So, um, it's it's one of those situations. But also the way that my bed and my desk are set up, I can actually work on YouTube stuff behind the scenes, like researching my video topics and what letter was it? Oh gee. I can research my video topics and all that, right from bed. So um, that makes that easy. So, um, um, when YouTube is my pretty much my job, which I get told all the time that YouTube is not a job. Um, it's I take pride in what I do, for my channel. Like I say, I am lackadaisical a little bit right now on. I got behind on a few things, and that it showed on my channel a little bit. So I need to get back to that. Um, Back in that rhythm that I was in before. And okay, Teresa. And I hope to start that in the new year. Um, I'm going to get some content out for next month, but it's for try the rest of this month into next month. But I'm really going to get back on the grind come January. So, which in the next couple weeks, we should have our theme for Ticket to Ride, and I'm kind of excited to shop my stash for that one. I have a canvas coming that I got. So I don't know if that one will work, or I have plenty of other canvases I can shop my stash. Yeah, people don't realize that. Yeah, you see us sitting in front of the camera doing our live streams. You see our videos we put out there, but people don't realize all the work that goes into the back end of YouTube, to publish your videos, to make sure that, if you're monetized, that, you're following, YouTube guidelines, um, you know, um, our research for videos, our research for topics during our live streams, coming up with the ideas and things. Yeah, it's a lot more into it than people think. And like they say, um, YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. This would be my fourth year doing Ticket to Ride. The first year I did was Destination Literature, because Mommy got me my John Wayne canvas. Then year two I did was what was year two? Oh, year two was cinema. Because I did A King's Path, the one right here behind me. Because I tied it to The Lion King. And then this year's Ticket to Ride, I did Mother Earth, because it was, music. And I tied that to a song that was written about written by a artist from my state, who now lives in Tennessee. And he actually wrote a song about about the state of Maryland. Um, so yeah, so I'm looking. Welcome back, Teresa. I'm looking forward to know find out what the theme is this year and what I have in my stash that'll work. Because I'm pretty sure I have something. Uh, as many canvases as I've won, and Mom's gotten me some. Um, I have something that'll work. No, that's the thing. I wouldn't even know where to start to guess on what what she may do this year. Um, but yeah, I like I said, I love the camaraderie during the event, and I love when she puts out the different like the word scramble and that she did, and some of the other things that she does, like the little um for us to earn our tickets. Plus I like coming up with the story. I did that. I've done that all 3 years. Yeah, I did come up with a story to go with my canvas. So, and that's where I've started keeping up with uh coming up with a story for the canvases I finish. Um, and then I'm gonna post them on my blog with. I need to get back to that because I haven't. I have some finishes I need to put on there. Um, and then I post the story with the picture on my blog. So, um, but I thought that was cool. To come up with a story. Um, you know, or itinerary of your trip. So. But yeah, it is. It's so fun. And see, I'm one. Yeah, I don't. And I seen somebody talking about this the other day. You know that there are people out there that they just enter events because they want the prizes. To me, that's not why I enter an event. I enter an event because I'm there to make friends and meet new people, see what everybody's working on and conversating with friends, that that are in the event as well. Um, and I'm, um, yeah, it makes the event fun because it was the same way with Cozy and Spooky. She had a lot of little and like Creation Moran does, you know, um the little things on the in the Facebook groups, to keep engagement and keep um keep conversations going, Um through a lot of the events I've done in the 5 years I've been diamond painting, I've made a lot of friends on here, you know. Um oh yeah, that's the thing. When at the end when we get our tickets and you know she sends us the our tickets, and then we go on to the dock and we allocate our tickets to where we want them. It's like I'm like, oh gosh, how do I do this? So my strategy is I put a ticket on everything. I put one ticket because it only takes one ticket to win. I put at least one ticket on every single prize that is being spun on the wheels. And then I go back, depending on how many tickets I have, I go back and I'll put another, I'll do that. I'll do that until I get to a point where um, I've tried to put at least 4 to 5 tickets on um, every prize, depending on how many tickets I won. So, but then after that, I go and I put a lot of the tickets on things that I really want. So I know some people will just go in and they'll put everything on one item. Everybody's got different strategies for so. But that's the fun part too, is sitting there, once you've won she gives you the amount of tickets you've won, is sitting there, you know, figuring out, okay, I want to put this many tickets on this prize and this many tickets on this wheel and this many tickets here, and it's like, it's fun. It's so fun. Oh, true. Wow. Yeah, I was getting ready to ask the same thing, Teresa. Did you win the canvas? I can't remember who won the canvas. Um, I didn't win anything, but it was that's like I say, that's not that's not why I enter. I enter for the fun. Yeah, a lot of people did win with like only one ticket on a wheel. Um because her son Tyler, he always does the final spin wheels for her, and he always gives the stats of how many tickets that person won with, which is pretty interesting, but yeah, so that's my strategy is, put at least one ticket on everything, because it only, like I say, it only takes the one ticket, and then I go from there. It's like, I what I do is I write everything. I write all the prizes out on a sheet of paper, and then I go through and I'll make the tally marks. So you know how you make four and then you put the line through, so that that's five. Whatever how, and I'll go through and I'll do that until I know that I don't have any more tickets to put on, and then I go and I fill the form out with the amount I'm putting on each one. So, but that's how I do it. Um, like I say, I write out all the prizes, and go from there. I have a whole I have a whole system. Yeah, it really is. Um, it really is. And then with Cheryl with her technical issues, she always has some technical issue. Um, hopefully her phone won't do like it did last year, because we could see her and we could see the guest, but she couldn't see the guest or the chat or something. It was either the guest or the chat. It was funny. Yeah, some of them word games are extremely hard. They really, yeah. Um, some of them, yeah, I know there were some of them that I didn't get everything on them. But yeah, there was some of them I know I sat there and I stared at it for, I know, a good 20-30 minutes trying to figure out what the word was. But, but yeah, that is the fun. Um, but yeah, Ticket to Ride is so, it is. It's so fun. And then especially because she does everything, and most of it is done in the YouTube except the final, the fine the finale. And so you're able to connect and talk with people, Yeah, Facebook Live is not her friend. Oh shit, it's fun. Or she kicks herself out of the live. That's the other funny we all laugh about. Because she'll kick herself out at least once. Oh, but I've done that myself, so I think we all have. If we've done live streams, I think we all have kicked ourselves out of our own lives at least once or twice. You know, uh, just like me, it's becoming a tradition now that every Thursday around when I hit about the hour mark that I've been live for about an hour, and then my microphone starts acting up. So I have to go out and come back in, you know. So it's like those little tradition things, that that happen. Everybody expects it to happen. And it makes it part of the part of the fun in the live. Um so but yeah, I think she said she's gonna release the theme sometime after Thanksgiving. So I can still get that still give me plenty of time to shop my stash. Because I'm pretty sure that I'll have something that'll fit the theme um, in some fashion. Um, and then that's the fun part. Once we get the theme, is coming up with our destination for the canvas we're going to do, and like when it was destination cinema. I tied A King's Path to the movie The Lion King because it was the two lions. And it was the big lion over top of the little lion, and it reminded me of when Simba was walking, um, and Mufasa was in the sky above him. And then I did research and figured out um, the area that Pride Rock was actually mimic after for the movie, and it's in a place called Hell's Gates in Africa. So, that's how I tied in my movie and my destination. Yeah, there are a lot of people are on no buys right now. Um, but a lot of people are also on no buys because they're saving for I know for Black, a lot of them said they're saving for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. But me, I want to know. I want to know by because I'm broke. So mom did buy me my Christmas gift already. She bought me my canvas from um, Dollar Art Day. Nicole, she got me a super guinea pig. So so that's my Christmas and my birthday rolled into one. So that's what mom got me this year. Um, I don't know. I don't know when I'll do him. Hmm, I don't know. Maybe. Hey, who knows? Maybe if the theme fits, I can do him for Ticket to Ride. Or I've got Fiona. I've got I'm not pulling out the big trick pencil because I've already told myself if I pull that out, that's the only canvas I'm doing all year. Because that sucker is like 90 something by 70 something. Alexa, what are my notifications?
Good afternoon, Nuts. One new notification from Amazon shopping. Last month, you bought PA Perk Home Recording Rope on Amazon. How many stars would you rate it from 1 to 5?
5.
Thanks. Your rating will help other customers make better choices.
Oh, Teresa, I didn't realize. I was hoping it wouldn't have been totaled. And she didn't have. Precious, I don't know. Oh wow. See, I've never bought a DAC kit. All my DAC, well, most all of my canvases, my like that, I have one from giveaways and stuff and all. I don't know what's wrong with her, Mama. Did she catch a mousey or something? Did she get a mousey or something? Oh, I don't know. Or did she wake up from a bad dream? Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought last I knew she was asleep in the box. It's so cute. She was curled up in the tightest little ball in this box. It was so cute. But yeah, so most of my licensed canvases, if not, I'd say 99. Well, I'd say 95%. I've won from giveaways, or I've won gift cards to get them. Oh, I seen that van pulling up, and I didn't realize they brought him home in a different vehicle today. Next door. Yeah. But yeah, so um see, I've got some dreamer. I think I've done both my dreamer designs I had. Yeah, I think I did. Because I had over the rainbow, and I had we're all mad here. I've done both of those. I've got some DACs. I've got a Craft Pack Canada. I've got some art dots. I got my Bella. Um, I think I have a dot couple. I may have still have a diamond dots, which I may pull out to do in December because it is a Christmas one. And it's a partial, so it won't take me long. Hey, Marquita. I'm doing pretty good. And then I have two. I know I have uh, I think I have a crystal canvas art design one. I believe it's a pumpkin. Um, and then I have two from, oh God, her name's Raven something. Um, and those two are creepy canvases. Oh, I'm trying to think. I know I have some canvases from Debbie Day. Um, but I don't have a lot of um I have a good handful of licensed canvases, but most of my canvases are from Amazon. I have some I think I still have a couple from One Day Savings. Oh yeah. Yeah, like I say, my Bella I got was Sir Guinea Pig. So it's it's the one I had been wanting, and Mom had the money, so she went ahead and got it for me. Like, see, it's my Christmas and my birthday's not till January, but it's my Christmas and my birthday rolled into one. So, but yeah, and oh my God, I'm so happy. The canvas, I was so happy with that canvas. The quality and everything, and the clarity. It's so good, and that's from her old supplier. Because she switched. They're switching suppliers. So I have one of the canvases from her old supplier. So let's see where we at. Oh, we're just over 2 hours. Okay. So I'll probably jump out of here in a little bit. Probably stay just a little bit longer. Finish up this color. So the next time y'all see this canvas, I'm going to be down here somewhere. Exactly where down there, I don't know, but I know I'll be down. I'll be down on the next row. So, which that'd be Tuesday. So I'm thinking I'll probably be somewhere right here, in the first part of the first row of this next row. Cause see, if it's okay, if the canvas is bigger than a 40 by 50 or bigger, I work top left to right and then down. And if 40 by 40 or smaller, it's the bottom left to the right and then up is how I work my canvases. That's what works. That's how it works for me. And you would think, being right-handed, I would work right to left, but I work left to right. So, I know some people, they'll go in, they'll start, I don't know how they can go in and start right in the center of a canvas, and do like they'll do just like a certain, like they would have just done her face and her hair and everything, and then moved around. I have to go section by section. Now, depends on the canvas is how big my sections are. I work anywhere from a 4x6 to a 6x6 section. Now on the Easter egg hunters, it's got the perforated cover. So I'm doing that. I think they're 3 by something sections on that. This is 62 by 85. So as of right now, this is the largest canvas I've worked on. Now my largest canvas in my stash is Golden Valley by Chuck Benson. Like I say, that's 90 something by 70 something. Hold on. I should pull that up. I forgot that I have the tablet. I have Gems Flow on every single one of my devices. It's except, well, you can't have it on the computer. So let's see. I have my art.rose. I have Black Girl Magic. Um, these are just my license canvases I'm reading off. The one that I have from Crystal Canvas Art Design is a filigree sunflower pumpkin. I have Gateway to the Soul from Craft Canada. I know I have a few. Okay, I have an art dot moon. I have Moon Dancer, Moon Rising is what I called them. Those are from an older series of canvases that, like set that Art Dot had done. I contacted Art Dot and they let me know where they were from, when they were from. Um, I have Rain. That was my very first DAC canvas I ever won. Oh, there it is, Golden Valley. Yeah, Golden Valley is 93 by 70. So that's a huge canvas. And then like I say, I have a couple that aren't in here. I haven't added them to Gems Flow yet. So, but the ones that aren't on my Gems Flow are in my paper book, my binder. So I do have them logged. Well, all but for I don't have Fiona or Sir Guinea Pig logged yet. So, but the others are logged into my. Hey, Kayleen. Oh, okay. I hope everything's going good for you, Kayleen, because I know you were supposed to have some. You said you were supposed to have some tests done. But yeah, so I got a couple that I don't have logged into either system yet. So, but I'm kind of strayed away from Gems Flow, and I've kind of gone back to the paper logbook, or my binder logbook, which I have binder sheets in there, and they're 3-ring binders, and then I have them in sections of my 30 by 30s and 30 by 30s and smaller, my 30 by 40s and my 40 by 40s, then my 40 by 50 and larger canvases. And then I have a section for finished canvases and a section for hopefully everything comes back good, Kayleen. Then I have a section for the canvases I'm working on. So kind of like that system, kind of a little bit better. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Gems Flow. I'm not saying I don't, but I just like where I can go and grab my binder and just flip through, the different things and stuff. So instead, I have to pull up the app and thumb through it that way. So that's just me. Where's that go from along? No, we just move that over, move that down, and then move that back over. That worked. But yeah, so that's where I stand on logbook is, I just made my own. I used Canva to make my cover sheets for, the different sections. And then I just, found a logbook template online, and I use that, and I print out pictures. If I don't have a logbook sticker, then I print out a picture and I scan a copy of the legend as well, off of all my of all my Amazon canvases and everything, because I make my own sticker sheets using the scanned copy, and if I don't have a sticker sheet for it, I make my own using that and double-sided tape. So, which I need to put that on my Amazon list. I need to get more double-sided tape. So, um, but we all have our things that work for us. Hey, Allison. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? Probably gonna wind up the live here in a little bit, so I'll probably be here. Probably here another maybe 20 minutes. But yeah, so that's I've gone back to, like I say, doing that. Which actually I need to move some over from the work, WIPs to the finished. Um, so I may finish this section today and then work on after I eat dinner, which I don't know what I'm doing for dinner. Then I may go and do some time-lapse videos. And I'm going to do a test video, a test time-lapse, and put that up for the members. And then set it so it goes from members to the public, the general public, basically. I couldn't think of my words. Why can't I word my words today? So let's see. Oh, no. Where's the letter I'm looking for? Oh, duh. So yeah, so I'm going to do that. Try to do that. It's figuring that out. And then so yeah, because I have a bunch of little 20 by 20s, or they may be 15 by 15. I'm not sure. That I can use. I know I have some off canvas projects I can do because I don't think Mom's going to finish them. I think she lost her interest. Because she hasn't done it in a long time. I can use to do. So we'll see. We'll see. But so yeah, so hopefully, I'll have some content video out here soon. I may actually, if I don't do it today, I may sit and do that tomorrow, the content video. Because it is getting late here. Well, she was sleep the last time I knew. Mom's talking to the guinea pig. She's doing pretty good. I mean, I can tell she still misses her sister, but she's doing pretty good. She yelled at me earlier when I left out of the room to I'm like she telling me I guess it was her telling me I best come back with a snack for her. Oh yeah, she loves her big box. She loves her wooden house. Then she's got a little cardboard house in there that she's been chewing the crap out of. But that's what it was in there for. So because guinea pigs' teeth constantly grow, so they have to chew on. That's why they have to have certain vegetables and foods that help wear their teeth down and things to chew on. So she's got her little wood log in there. She chews on. She chews on her wooden house. She chews on her cardboard box. Only thing she doesn't chew on, she don't chew on her food bowls. And I had a guinea pig before. He would chew his food bowls to the point we had to either get him a glass. We had to wind up getting him glass or metal bowls. But she's got a metal and a plastic bowl. She's got a metal bowl for her vegetables, and she has a plastic bowl that is for her pellets. Which the way it's designed, it's actually a cat food bowl, but the way it's designed, she can actually get into the bowl if she wants. And so it's easy for her to get in there and get her food out. So yes, she is one spoiled guinea pig. They both were. You know, Peanut was spoiled too, but um, no, Scoots is on his piece of concrete. Yeah, yeah, he's on his concrete now. Oh, he loves that spot. My mom's got an outside cat. Well, he's part stray, but he don't like me. I can't get close to him. I can talk to him from a distance, but he will not let me close to him. So we don't understand that. But I gotta figure out what I want to make for dinner. I may actually just saute me up some mushrooms. Or either just that, or just eat a vegetable of some sort. I love eating my veggies. I mean, I will just eat a can of peas or corn or string beans for dinner. You know, or we get these microwavable, steamable bags of vegetables. I'll just pop one of them in the microwave. You know, I love my veggies. I don't know if you guys can hear him talking to mom. But yeah, so let's see. I'll probably get ready to wind down for the night. And I'll probably get up and either work on the rest of this later or I'll work on it tomorrow. I'm gonna finish this color off I'm working on right now, but um, I ain't got a whole lot left to do in this section, um, so this will be done, and I can take a progress break for next week, and then I continue on working, and when I get to I think I have a good point, I'll take another progress pic for that and then keep going. Until I'm done. Piece of hair on the canvas. But yeah, so those are my plans for the rest of the evening, I guess. I'll probably, like I say, I'll probably quit for the night and then go watch some TV, get something to eat. I don't know. I could make some pizza rolls. I don't know. It's not going to work. I don't know why she's trying to force him to go in the cat house. He won't go in one. But yeah, so it's just getting now. It's getting to where it's a lot of confetti. So I know I'm probably gonna be, popping back and forth on colors. But yeah, she's pretty. Still got her one wing to do down here. The rest of her wing to do down here. Good luck with that one, because you know how Mr. Stubborn is. Outside cat, he can be stubborn. He's mom's stubborn cat. And he's being stubborn. Yeah, he's being stubborn. Oh yeah, he gets cold enough. He knows where to go. That's one thing I can say. He does know where his houses are. He's a smart, to be an outdoor wild cat. He's half wild. To be an outside cat, his white is so clean. Yeah, he knows where it's at. But he's so clean. He stays so clean and healthy. He is a handsome cat. He's got that heater's not on out there. I gotta turn it on in a little bit. No. I said that. Don't worry. It's just on pilot. So that's where I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna stop for now. My eyes are actually starting to get a little, so that you can see what we got done. I just got little bits in these areas right here. And then this section's done, and then I'll start down. I'll probably be working down here later or tomorrow, depends on when I go back to working on this. But for now, instead of putting a release paper over it, I just have a silicone mat. From when I used to do resin. So I just lay that over that like that, and then I'll just clip it like this. So that clip is so tight. I don't know why. And then I just put the clips back on it, like that. So that holds that in place, and then I'll put a Well, hi from the eastern shore of Maryland. I'm here, so I like to throw my keyboard in the floor. So yeah, so that's how I do that for the night. When I when I'm done working, so I'll just take these and I'll close my little cases up and put it off to the side for now. And then, like I say, I'll either work on it later or I'll get up and work on it tomorrow. I have been sitting here since like lunchtime today, so I do probably need to get up for a while. There's my blue light glasses. Okay, so I need to actually take this one and this one off. I need to slide that over. So, where are my bigger? There's my bigger clips. I was wondering where my bigger ones were. I like the bigger ones. They actually clip better. And then I'll just take my easel and I'll put it all the way up so that it sits like that. I need to actually get a piece of cardboard I had. I had a piece of cardboard that would hold that up for me. But anyway, so that's where I'm going to go ahead and end for today. Thank you, Teresa, Kristen, Makita, Kayleen, Lil, Alphonse. I'm taking it. I said your name right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. Thank you to the workers and the lurkers, because I know that they're there. And to just the lurkers, thank you for running up my time. Until Tuesday, I'll be live again Tuesday, guys. But until then, I'll catch everybody in different live streams around. If not, I'll see you back here Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hugs, love. Catch y'all later. Bye, y'all. Bye, Teresa. Bye, Kristen. Bye, Kayleen. Bye, Marquita.